Hey guys, Weil, and I figured since a lot of people want to hear about my shit at regionals, I would do a regional report because people are interested, I guess. So, yeah, I guess I'll just go say how my matches went and then go into the deck because people also want to see my deck. Just preface running Machina Gadgets with Tin Goldfish because I liked how it looked, and I honestly, like, my choices were either I go Machina Gadget or Dino Fist, and it's just, I don't know, for some reason I just don't like as much how Dino Fist runs, or I could have gone plain Fire Fist, it doesn't really matter. Well, plain Fire Fist, Tengu Fist, let's call it that, Tengu Fist. No, I could have gone Tengu Fist, or I could have gone Dino Fist, or I could have gone Machina Gadgets. I mean, I could have potentially gone Hunters too, I just didn't get all the stuff in time, but I mean, those are my choices, and it's just, I just liked how Machina Gadgets played better, so, and I wasn't really too scared of Evil Swarms going in, so, because I mean, it's like, with the gadget stuff, you have plenty of outs, so it's like, whatever, but, yeah, I like the deck, but, let's, I guess, get into how my matches went. Round 1, played Macro Rabbit, so, not the worst matchup in the world, but not the best. I mean, it's like Macro, sure, but gadgets. Game 1, I drew the nuts. I just opened up really well and just stomped him down. So it was just really easy. But then games 2 and 3, I'm gonna basically use a hand example throughout this entire thing, just to tell you how bad my luck was. Like, when I actually say that my luck was bad, I basically have an example hand that I'm just gonna get out actually right now. Basically, it would go something like this. Hold on, let's see, that, and let's go with that. Just as an example, it would be something like this. I mean, not exactly, but it's like I usually have 3 back rows, and then like those 2, or maybe one of them, and then another back row, or a Tin Goldfish or something. It's like, it's nothing to do with the real deck's consistency. It's just I have shitty ass luck. I mean, you cannot say when you actually look at the deck that is really that inconsistent. It's just a problem with my luck. And I know there are going to be people that are saying bullshit, whatever, but yeah, I for some reason doubt it, because I'm pretty sure I've had that kind of luck with any deck that I've ran that's supposed to be consistent. So, because I've even gotten hands like that with fucking Fire Fist. So, yeah. But, yeah, basically games 2 and 3. That's what happened. Otherwise, I would have probably won. So, Macro Rabbit, I lose round 1. Because, bullshit. Round 2, I played Tengu Fist. And, let's see, game 1, I opened up okay, but I think he got it. Game 2, I think I got it. Well, obviously I had to get it at either game 1 or 2. I just don't remember exactly what happened, but it was just, all the games that we had in that match were pretty close in a sense. I mean, it's like I opened up okay game 1, I think it was. Whichever game that I lost, I was like okay, but not spectacular. Game 2, I think was the one I won. And then game 3 was a real grind game, but eventually what happened was we were like really just down to top decking. I was able to pull up a Thunder King, and he had a Tenki face down, so he couldn't really do much to get over that. Eventually he drew a Werewolf, but I was able to get a Gadget and a Iron Call. So it's just, I had to sit on the Gadget for a minute, and then I could go Iron Call to eventually, you know, get a play going. So that's how I got that. So I was able to win that round. Round 3, I think. Yeah, round 3 I played Evil Swarm. So basically, that bad hand example went on for 2 games. It really went on for 2 games. I'm not even joking. I didn't even really draw a gadget. So it's just like, or even a fucking gear frame. It was just like, oh, I can't even play anything. Great. So, I mean, great. Oh, luck. But anyways, yeah, I lost that. So it was 1-2. There's 9 rounds that day, by the way, because there's like over 300 people. So it's big for Minnesota. Let's see. Round 4, I played, yeah, round 4, I played, Gen X Mermail. So, yeah, again, that hand example. I was actually able to, game 1, I did drop Max C, so I was able to draw into a gadget, but he did Mermail stuff and got no TK because I didn't really start well in the first place. So you don't really start well in the first place, you kind of get fucked. You know? That's, yeah. But, let's see, then round 5, I played Machina Gadget. 2-0'd that, actually. I mean, it was just, I was able to keep up a decent amount of pressure. I mean, game 1, I didn't start so well, but because, wait, did I say Machina Gadget? I meant to say Machina Gadget. But yeah, Machina Gadget, but because Gadget is a bit slower, I was able to just kind of stall out until I was able to pull in stuff that gave me momentum, and then game 2, I just opened up pretty well, and then, what actually happened was, he had down a messenger, but he had a fortress, so I couldn't attack in with my yellow, because he had no field, so I was just attacking him with my yellow, so what I did is I just, went Big Eye, took his fortress, and then, just kept attacking with yellow, and then he eventually just killed it so that he could get some attacks in, so that, you know, basically he killed his own fortress, and then, yeah, just kind of went from there. But I was able to pull it out, and, yeah, that was fun. But yeah, that was that. So I was 2-3 then. And then the next round was probably my hardest matchup of the day. No one showed. So, you know, that's always a really hard matchup because you never know what they're thinking, and you never know what's going to happen. But no, the guy didn't show, so got a free game there, so that works. I'll take it after all the shit that's been happening for the day. So that's 3-3 now, technically. Yeah. But then round, let's see. Wait, I feel like I'm counting wrong, because let's see, I was 2-3, so I went 3-3. Oh yeah, then next round, no one showed again. Not even joking. It was pretty spectacular. So, yeah, then I was 4-3. So, I mean, I had 2 no-shows in a row, which, I mean, even if I'm able to win my next 2 matches, it's going to fuck up my tiebreakers, so that's spectacular. But, yeah, whatever. I mean, I'll take it for now. So I still had a chance, but whatever, to get a Nats invite, that is, because it was top 48, so I had a slight chance. But then, round 8, I played Prophecies. Let's see, game 1 opened up okay. He just had no opportunity to really go Priestess, because he was just trying to keep field advantage as opposed to just focusing on getting Priestess out, so it kind of screwed him over in the end. But then game 2, I did make a bit of a misplay, because what happened was he just summoned out Breaker. I knew he had a Wisdom, so what I was going to do was Fiendish Chain, then Bottomless, but I had a brain fart, so I just went plain Bottomless, so it would have been stupid to just go Fiendish Chain. So, yeah. So, I kind of misplayed there, but I don't think it really would have made too much of a difference, because it was still kind of just one of those grind games. But, he came out with that. Then game 3, basically all I did was summon Thunder King, poke. He tried to Injection Fairy Lily, but I had a warning, I think. So then I just kept poking. I eventually summoned a Yellow Gadget and just started poking with that too, and he was like, last turn, he was like, if you draw a monster, it's game. I already had another Gadget in hand, but I drew into Thunder King, so I was like, summon the other Thunder King, attack in, and that was game. So, I was 5-3 then, so that was nice. And then last round, I played Dragoonides. Yeah, did not expect that, because I was at table 25 as well, so, I mean, like I said, I still had a chance, and I was at a decent table, so I was like, alright, cool, let's do this. So, game 1, opened up awesome. Actually what happened was, he went, you know, I had a Max C in hand, so he was doing his Dragoonity play, so I just dropped Max C. He had a Stardust out, and he also had Royal Decree up. So then what he did is he went into Crimson Blader, and I quick read it, and I saw that Crimson Blader does not take effect until the next turn. I drew like 9 cards, and I had Trag in hand, so he just attacked into one of my dudes, dropped Trag, and then I was able to just attack over Stardust for game, because he had Royal Decree up, so I mean, there wouldn't have been really anything he could have done. So I mean, it was kind of funny, but otherwise I had gadgets and shit in hand. I could have made a play there, but it was funny. So then, that was that. But then game 2, he just got better than me, so yeah, that was the thing. But then game 3, it was kind of slow, but I was just able to draw into the right traps at the right time, so I kept him from doing anything huge, and got the game there. So yeah, I went 6-3 yesterday with 2 buys technically, so not the proudest thing ever to say, but hey, with the bullshit, I'm okay with it. But I got 67th place because the two no-shows kind of fucked up the tiebreaker. So no Nats invite. Oh well. So otherwise, it was a fun day. Just luck is a bitch. But I guess I will get into the deck because I know people want to see it. So let's quick get into it. But yeah, I play 6 gadgets because I don't know. Because the thing is, I wanted more back row support, and I know if you go 9 gadgets, you gotta really focus more on that. And it's just I wanted back row support too, which I like the back row support, but I might up this to 9 somehow. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But I do like 6, so whatever. But those, and then I got 3 tin goldfish because it's too good in this deck. Because it's easily searchable, it's easy to do it with this shit, and yeah, tin goldfish really helps this deck out a lot. And then I do 2 gear frame, 3 fortress, because you know half the time you'll draw into this anyway, so you don't really need the 3rd gear frame plus space. So I might make this just 2. I'm not sure yet. Probably will make it 2 because I always decided 1 out just because I needed something more. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then 2 Trag, 2 Mech C because too good in this deck because gadgets. Plus a lot of shit special summons right now. And if they don't, I can just add up Mech C's. But otherwise, Trag is good. But that is 18 monsters. On the spells, 3 MST because you need to get your shit through. 2 double summons because gadgets. Plus it works with the gear frames, so it's like, you know, you can go 10 special a gadget, and then you could like double summon for a gear frame. So I mean that's a thing, but it's just a good card in general because if you just have a gadget in this, it's yeah. But it is pretty live in this deck, and I think 2 is perfect. Otherwise, it might clog too much. But and then the next card, which is a huge MVP, Iron Call. A lot of people don't know what this does because it just came out. But basically, if you control a machine on the field, you get the special 1 level 4 lower machine from your grave. Its effects are negated though, and it's destroyed during the end phase, but you just do this, making Exceed play, and it's just get right back into it. I mean, like I said, this thing was a huge card. I mean, there are people that are probably saying it's not the best thing ever, but it's like, oh, it's so good. It really is. Like, it's really clutch, and it's really easy to have another machine on field, because you have all the gadgets, and you have the gear frame, and you can even do a 10 goldfish, so it's like, why the hell not? And then Trinity. Avarice, because it's too good in this deck. Duality, it's nice. I might just get rid of it though, because it's not the most important thing ever, and you don't need it that much. It's nice, but I never found myself really needing it that much, and half the time I decided it out. So yeah. And then the limiter, never used it. It's just, I don't know. It's good, but at 1, it's really hard to draw into, and it might not always provide everything you need, and it's like half the time it was just dead to me. So it's just like, because either I just didn't have the proper play to go with, or it was just I didn't have anything, you know. So I usually sided it out because I, you know, want my backer support. But that is 13 spells, and then I do my traps. I got 10 traps, but I got 2 bottomless because standard. 2 chains. I did have 2 compulse here, which I'm probably gonna change this back to compulse, but I figured chain would be the better meta call, but I sided my compulses because I still wanted them, and it's just my compulses were so much more handy than these, so it's like I want to bring back the compulses, so I'm probably going to side these instead. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but for now, I mean, they're still good, but it's just I like compulse a lot better right now. But double trench because they're good. 1 Depriz because that's all I had space for, but it's still good. I want to try and up it to 2 if I can, but we'll see. Mirror Force, because it's good. And Solemn Brigade. And I don't run Ultimate Offering because it's kind of the same thing with limit removal. It's like, I never really drew it as much as I could, but I thought limit removal would be a bit more useful than Ultimate Offering. So it's like, I just don't like it as much. It's just, a lot of the time, it can just be a bit more dead than live, and it's just hard to always get into it properly. So it's just, I'd rather use protection than that much aggression when it's not even that guaranteed aggression. So whatever, but I'll go with extra deck now. Yeah, Chimera Tech for the mirror because I sided Cyber Dragons, never went into it. Probably gonna just side it instead for space issues. Dweller because Dweller, yeah, Never went into it because only Mermail player I got shit with. Emerald. Very good card. Very, very, very good card. Gets you out of a tight situation. Actually, I used this in my final game against Firefist, which let me get into just what I needed, and it was just, it really helped, though. It is a very good card. Diamond Dyer, never used it. Fairy King Albervidich, I don't know, I thought it might be useful because it's just make everything lose 500 that isn't an earth monster, and you use a lot of earths, so it's just like, I figured it would work, but it just really didn't. I just never went into it because I had just better plays to do usually, but it's not a bad card. I might just take it out though for I don't know what yet. Cowboy, yeah. 2 Gear Gigants. Also, shoutouts to New Teddy Era because he let me borrow one of them for regionals, so it really helped me out. And I got it like last second too, but yeah, shoutouts to him because I got it like last second and it really did help. Because, like, 2 is perfect. You don't really need the 3rd because it's just going to 1, quick get all your searches off, and then, you know, it's just, you really only need 2. I've never needed 3. I mean, I've never needed, it would have been cool, but it's just, don't really need it that much. You don't really need 3. But, yeah, those, Gemnite Pearl, because runs over shit, especially Ophion. Maystroke, because Maystroke. Big Eye. Yeah, it's Big Eye. Shockmaster, never went into, but it's still good. Utopia, very nice thing. Black Ship, it's awesome. And then Pappy, because Pappy. I mean, I don't really know what I'd put over a couple things, but I know there's a couple things I want to take out. I just don't know what I'd really put over them, but that's my extra. And my side deck, 2 Banishers, because you sometimes need them, but it's like I never got into them. So I might just take them out because it still conflicts with the Machina shit. But I don't know yet. We'll see. I got to play around with it more. But I don't like them as much. 2 Cyber Dragon for the mirror. Never got them, but they're still useful. 1 Snowman. I mean, Macro Rabbit and shit. But it's like I don't struggle with Macro Rabbit that badly. So it's just, I don't really need it that much. So I might just take it out for something. I don't know what yet. Thunder Kings. 2 goddamn good. I don't even need to say anything. Soul Taker, alright card, I never sided it because just I needed other shit more. Compulse, like I said, this right here is just, I really wish I mained this because this is really good, but it's just, I sided it instead of, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna work this back into my main deck, definitely, but it's good. I like it. And then, Prideful Roar. Only sided against Evil Swarms. Drew into it, but I didn't have anything. I didn't have any monsters, so it didn't exactly help. But, you know, I have nothing better to put over it right now. I mean, I don't know, whatever. And then, 2 Soul Drains. I drew into it game 2, but he just heavied. So, whatever. So, yeah, that is my gadget deck. Like I said, I might just up this to 3 gadgets. I'm probably going to try the more aggro gadget build to see how that goes, but I kind of like the half stun, half aggro. I mean, it works for me, so I like it, but and there's a few tweaks I would do, but nothing too major right now. But yeah, that's that. So hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. I don't know, whatever, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I guess if you got any suggestions for the deck, leave them below. I mean, I'm not looking to change too much, but I'm probably going to change a lot with Tachyon coming, but I don't even know if I'm going to run this deck with Tachyon. Who knows, whatever, we'll see. But that is it for this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Blah. We're coming sub, and later, guys.